you want to change your life, and I mean actually change your life, actually anchor in a new identity, a new reality, to quantum leap, to collapse time, to do all of the things that you actually want to do, you cannot just stop at doing the inner work. All over the internet, I find video after video after video about how to manifest and how manifestation requires you to shift all of your underlying limiting beliefs, conditioning, traumas, and all of the things. And while I am so here for that and I wholeheartedly believe it, I also believe that you must always ground your inner work in action. Here's the thing. When it comes to your limiting beliefs, your trauma, your conditioning, and all of your self-sabotage patterns, they have one common underlying theme. And that is they are your subconscious mind's way of keeping you safe. And to your subconscious mind, anything that it has not already experienced before does not feel safe. And so it's throwing up red flag after red flag after red flag, trying to keep you stuck where you are, because that is where your subconscious mind feels most safe. Doing all of the inner work to shift these beliefs at their root cause is absolutely amazing. But here's the step that most people miss. The thing that really helps to ground all of this into your new reality and prove to your subconscious that it is so safe to do all of the things that you desire to do in this life and to have all of the things that you desire to have and experience in this life. The missing step is that you must ground your inner work in action. Nothing will prove to your subconscious more that it is so safe than quite literally being in the training ground of life, if you will, doing the damn thing and showing your subconscious mind that you are so safe to do so. Here's the place where most people get tripped up. What is the obvious next step? What is the action that I then need to do in order to really ground this into my next level reality? Well, today I'm going to guide you through the most amazing, simple, and easy process to tap into your intuition and your superconscious, which has access to all information from all timelines in the quantum field, and get your obvious next step. If you want to speed up your manifestations, to quantum leap, and to collapse time, this is quite literally the key to doing so. When you tap into your superconscious and you get your obvious next step, you're getting information from the exact timeline in which your next level reality exists. This means that it doesn't always make sense to the timeline that you're on now. Quite often, when we get this obvious next step, it feels scary. It feels like, oh my gosh, I am not ready to do that thing. But here is the thing. If you want to play in illogical growth, in manifesting, in playing in the quantum, in truly experiencing what it is like to co-create your life with the universe, it is not going to make sense. It is not going to be a logical step that necessarily feels good. There's a really common misconception in this whole industry that following your intuition is like the easiest step. When you are first beginning to follow your intuition, it is not, because it is scary and it will push you beyond your comfort zone like never before. But here's the magical thing that happens when you do that. Not only do you collapse time and quantum leap and get to experience the things that you want to experience in life so much faster than if you took the logical steps to get there, but the more you do it, the easier it gets, the less scary, the more natural it feels, until all of a sudden, this is quite literally just the way that you do life. I'm honestly so excited to share this process with you. So let's just dive straight into it. What I want you to know first, so quickly, is when you get your obvious next step, sometimes it comes through as a symbol. Sometimes it's just a word. When our superconscious and our intuition communicates with us, it doesn't always make sense to our logical mind now. Sometimes we have to actually sit with it, or we need some help to decipher what it could possibly mean. So what I want you to do at the end of watching this video is comment below what your obvious next step was, so we can decipher things together, and also make it your declaration to the universe that you are absolutely going to go and do this thing to actually change your life. Now, the other things that can come through is quite a very specific action step in the masculine energy, like go and do this very specific thing. If that comes through for you, that is absolutely perfect. What I want you to do is schedule that thing into your next week and just get it done. I promise, rip off the Band-Aid, eat the frog for breakfast, whatever you need to do. The faster you can move through these steps, the faster you're going to experience things quite literally shifting in your reality. Now, the final thing that can come through, and this I would say is probably the most frustrating, and this is what used to happen to me every time I did this process. But looking back, I can see that it was just confirmation that I was always on the right path to begin with. And that is that sometimes the step that comes through, the obvious next step is just keep going. Or it's more in the feminine of, be in this certain way, be in receiving, be in flow, something like that. Now, if that comes up for you, that is absolutely perfect. And it's just a sign that number one, you're already on the right track. And number two, you just need to focus more on how you're holding yourself and the energy in which you're doing things rather than the specific action step. Remember, it's not going to make sense to your conscious mind because we are playing in illogical growth and next level timelines. All right. Are you ready to dive in? Honestly, this is so simple. It's so easy. It's so fun. You don't have to do anything. I'm going to guide you through it. What I want you to do is close your eyes and take a nice big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And I just want you to imagine this beautiful ball of glowing white light. It's just above your head and it's going to wash down over your head, over your shoulders, down over your body, and it's grounding you into this moment. Feel it grounding you there. Feel the chair beneath you, your hands where they're rested. Just feel yourself in this moment. Now what I want you to do is start to envision that next level reality that you are calling in. And I want you to see yourself living this reality, not from a bird's eye point of view. You're there, you're in it, you're in the thick of it, doing the things. See how your day plans out. See who's there. Notice the things that you're doing. And I want you to literally visualize yourself doing these things. How are you spending your time? Who else is there with you? How are you fueling your body? All of the nitty-gritty details. Really see it playing out. And I want you to feel it as well. How does it feel to be in this reality? Feel those emotions. Allow them to really flow through your body. Put a smile on your face because holy moly, what you have created is so freaking amazing. Really see it all playing out. I want you to start to get into the nitty-gritty, seeing your day play out, feeling the feelings. Yeah, we're there. All I want you to do now is imagine you're in that reality and you're looking back to yourself, sitting there, listening to this video, listening to me speak. And I want you to ask yourself one simple question. What was the obvious next step? And that thing, that very first thing that came into your mind right now, I want you to open your eyes and I want you to write it down. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to feel like the obvious next thing to do. This is the thing that is going to ground all of the work that you have been doing in action, prove to your subconscious mind that you're so safe to be doing these things, and begin the collapse of time in calling in your next level reality. I am so excited for you. Make sure that you comment below this video and tell me what your obvious next step is. And if you have any questions about it, if something weird came up, pop it below as well. Let's work through this together. I am here supporting you. I want to see you win.